The Super Bowl is finally here. Indy versus Carolina. We're going to go head to head in the Super Bowl. We've had to make sure that Isaiah gets plenty of practice this week. Without Cam Newton, only having Ryan Fitzpatrick, we need to make sure that Isaiah shows off his skills and tries to give this team the best chance to win. So after all that extra practice, we have a few points left over to spend. We're going to bump up our trucking first because you guys have asked for it, so I want to deliver. Our trucking goes from 82 to an 84. And as well as that, we're going to bump up our ball carrier vision. Some of the holes that Isaiah sees, he really hasn't gotten through, so we want to try and fix that. He's now an 83 overall heading into the Super Bowl. So here we are. Indy is getting pumped up. Lots of pyrotechnics going out there. Indy and Andrew Luck are going to be a tough opponent. It's going to be hard for our defense to stop them and to see if we can actually score enough points for that offense because that's a really good team. But I feel like our team is up to it. Now you guys want to make sure you watch this entire video because there is a great game to be played and I can't wait to hear what you guys think about it when it's all said and done. Now you can see Coach Ron Rivera, Ryan Fitzpatrick and Luke Kuechly in the sidelines getting hyped up. And it's time for the captain's toss. Ryan Fitzpatrick and the squad are going to come out there. Unfortunately, Isaiah's not a captain. Maybe for season 3, we'll see what happens. But the referee has the coin. He's going to show it to Fitzpatrick, show it to Andrew Luck. And it's time to see who gets the ball first in this game. Unfortunately, we don't win it. The Colts win it. Ryan Fitzpatrick's like, you know what? I didn't want the ball first anyways. So here in the first quarter, our very first possession with 4:30 left. Isaiah gets a halfback toss to the right. Great blocks early from the team. The offense is looking good so far. That is a good first omen. 5 yards in that carry. 2nd and 5 now. We're going to the halfback screen. And it looks like Indianapolis did not watch the film because this is one of our favorite plays to run. Isaiah with a nice back juke gets pushed out at the 44-yard line. That's a 27-yard reception for the very first catch of the game for Isaiah. Oh yeah, point to the end zone, Isaiah, because that's where we're trying to go. 2nd and short now. Isaiah's out on this play. Fitzpatrick gets a nice pass off to Olsen. Olsen's going to fight his way down inside the 35. That's going to be another first down. This offense is looking great. 2nd and 12. Isaiah gets a ball in the flat. Tries to juke in, but the defender's having none of that one and slams him down. Unfortunately, though, we don't convert. It's going to be 4th and 3. We got to rely on Graham Gano here. And Gano is going to put that one through the uprights, giving us the very first points of the Super Bowl, giving us the lead of 3-0. Moving on in the second quarter, we're up 3-0 still, 2nd and 8. Isaiah rolling out to the right, beats his man out. Isaiah's got a couple guys to beat, the juke works, but then he gets drug out of bounds at the 45, another good reception. 3rd and short now, Isaiah's going to take this ball, finds a hole, that ball carrier vision's looking great. Oh, he's got a couple guys to beat. The back juke does not pay off as much as we would have liked. Gets taken down to 25. There is an injury. Lucky for us, it is not Isaiah. That would have been horrible. Looks like that guy had a little bit of trouble tackling Isaiah. So 1st and 10 with 3:30 left in the second. Isaiah's going up the middle this time, takes the defender down. Looks like about an 8 or 9 yard gain on that play. Isaiah's looking a little woozy, but 7 yards after the contact is nothing to shake his stick at. So 2nd and 1. Getting the carry out to the right side again. Isaiah gets taken down inbounds into the 13, so we're looking good so far. 3rd and 9. Isaiah's working his way in, trying to go for the catch. Oh, it's almost picked off. Fitzpatrick may have forced that one. Isaiah really didn't have a chance. Might have been a bad call on his part. So 4th and 9, we have to go to the field goal unit. And Gano is going to get another one in there. Gano right now, Super Bowl MVP because he's the only guy that scored points. We're up 6-0 early. Now Indy turns the ball over. Our defense is playing great. We get the ball on the 6. Isaiah's first carry. He tries to bounce it in after going up the middle. Doesn't really work. He gets a yard on that play, but nothing that we needed. 2nd and goal now, trying to make it work. Isaiah gets the ball up the middle. He's going to fight his way through and get his very first touchdown in the Super Bowl. The very first touchdown scored here today is by Isaiah King. That is what we're talking about, people. Look at this. Isaiah gets a great handoff. Great blocking by the offensive line. They really haven't gotten enough credit this year because they have been huge for Isaiah, giving him holes, giving him great blocks, and holding him just long enough for Isaiah to skirt through them and score this year. So we're going to go into halftime with a 13-0 lead. Chuck Pagano's not too happy. Kelvin Benjamin, he's doing all right. You can see we have 63 passing yards each for both teams. Rushing yards, though, we do have the edge with 65. Indy just cannot get it going on the run. And we've held the ball the majority of the game, which is huge. We want to make sure we get that time of possession up. Now, Isaiah's first carry here, the second half, doesn't really go that far. Got 2nd and 9 now. Going right to that halfback screen. This time, Indy is right there. No, Isaiah fumbled. You've got to be kidding me. Isaiah fumbled. Gives them the ball with only 20 yards to go to score. This is not good news. How can Isaiah fumble? He's had fumbleitis the past few games. We can't have this, especially in the Super Bowl. If you want to fumble in the regular season, it doesn't matter as much. But in the Super Bowl, You cannot fumble. This puts Indy right back in the game. So Indy only gets a field goal. Our defense again has been super clutch. You can see Isaiah has been doing well minus that fumble. 4:30 left here in the third quarter. Isaiah throws a great block there. Fitzpatrick's going to go deep. What's going to happen? It looks like we got a play. What happened here? Fitzpatrick going deep on that one. Looks like to Kelvin Benjamin possibly. That's over 100 yards for Fitzpatrick. But let's see what happened on this play. Fitzpatrick throws one deep, and look at your boy Kelvin Benjamin. Not getting enough credit this season. Probably not as many balls as he would have liked since Cam went out. But what an incredible play. Defender jumps a little too early, and Kelvin times it perfectly. So 4 minutes left here in the third. Isaiah's going up the middle. Can't break those tackles out. A 6-yard gain on the play. Second and short now. 3:30 left. Isaiah's going up the middle again. This time breaks a tackle, fights through, gets a chunk of yards, about 9 or so on that play, inching closer to 100 on the game, about almost 5 yards for his average. And we've got a 3rd and long. Need something big here. Isaiah works his way across the right. The ball goes over here to Boykin. Isaiah throws a crucial block. Boykin fights through. Can he score? He can. He's almost down there. Down to the 3. What a big block by Isaiah, getting his man Boykin a chance to score on that play. So 1st and goal on the 3. Isaiah gets a toss to the right-hand side. Great blocking, and Isaiah is going to walk right into the end zone. That's an easy touchdown, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. This is huge. This gives us a nice big lead. Isaiah, you can celebrate all you want because that gives us all the momentum we need. Now we're up 19-9, kind of a weird score. 5:55 left here in the 4th quarter. Isaiah's going to bounce one out to the left-hand side. Great blocking again. Isaiah's got a couple guys to beat here. Oh, he's got one guy sneak up on the right-hand side. Can he get it through? He's going to lead it into the end zone. Isaiah scores his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. That gives him 160 yards on the ground. What an incredible display. Unbelievable work so far by Isaiah to put this team on his back. Now, Indy scored. They're only down 26-16. They go for the onside kick. Oh, we almost drop it. 81 gets it. Thankfully, that was almost not going to work out for us and almost went really well for Indy. Now we need to make sure that we pound the ball and don't let them get it back. So we're going to do lots of runs here. Isaiah's first carry goes for about 5 yards, giving him 165 on the day. Just an incredible day, averaging 7.1 yards a carry. Unreal. 3rd and 6 now, a toss out to the right. Isaiah's getting great blocking, trying to stay in bounds. The guy gets him from behind, though, down at the 31. Ryan Fitzpatrick's feeling pretty good, saying, you know what, I didn't have to do too much work today so far. Isaiah's killing it. Need a conversion here on 2nd and short. Isaiah's going up the right. This time gets taken down for only a yard. A little nervous now because this is a huge 3rd down for us. So 3rd and short. Isaiah's going out again. Great. Hits his own man. He's going to juke back inside. That's the veteran play. If he went too far and went out of bounds, that would have stopped the clock, which would have been great for Indy. So we have another 3rd and short now. Isaiah's trying to convert. Goes up, and this time he's met by a defender. Looks like a defensive back. Stops him just short. So we can't risk it. We have to go for the field goal here. 4th and 2. Ganoa's going to kick it. And that one is going to be good. So I'm feeling a little better now. We have a 29-16 lead, but this Indy team is extremely capable of putting up points fast. And look at that. They did just that. So an onside kick again. Oh, wait, what happened? We got it, but somehow we converted it. The flag is on Indy, so it's looking good. We need to get a 1st down, though. Isaiah's going to take the ball to the right. Trying to stretch it out for a 1st down. Wants to stay in bounds, though. Keeps it going. That is going to give Isaiah over 200 yards rushing on the day. And ladies and gentlemen, your Super Bowl champs are the Carolina Panthers. I can't believe that we did it without Cam Newton, with all the injuries we've had, with Isaiah having fumbleitis towards the end of the season and especially in the playoffs. We have fought through adversity, we have done it all, and the whole season you guys have been here watching Isaiah's career. In year number 2, he's done the unthinkable. He's led a team with a Ryan Fitzpatrick quarterback to the Super Bowl. No shade on Andrew Luck. He had an incredible performance. He put up great numbers today, but it wasn't enough to get his team the victory. So you guys can see Isaiah here in the confetti. 216 yards, 3 touchdowns. 216 yards is actually the most rushing yards in the Super Bowl by any individual player. So Isaiah not only is a Super Bowl MVP, but he also holds a Super Bowl record, something that no one else can take away from him. He gets the trophy, he gets the record, and he's going to get a huge ring to rock and put in his cupboard for next season. So Ryan Fitzpatrick, hoist that trophy because you weren't as bad as I thought you were. This team did the unthinkable. thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the thumbs up button and let me know what you thought of the video in the comments, because I love hearing from you guys. I try to respond to as many of you as I possibly can. And don't forget to click the annotation on the screen to check out more brand new content from me on my YouTube channel. Now, if you guys want to stay in touch with me or ask me questions, you can check out my social media links on the right hand side. Make sure to subscribe for future videos, and I'll see you guys on the next one.